Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're going to check out an interview of Janis Joplin, her final interview, according to this title, on the Dick Cavett show. I was wondering about the pronunciation. I would pronounce it Cavett. Then I looked it up on YouTube and on Google for different resources, and there was one article. A lot of them said Cavett, and there's one article that he was insistent that it was cave it, like cave it. So I'm wondering what is the correct pronunciation because I want to get it right. All right. I've been checking out a little bit of Janis Joplin's music on my music reaction channel, some of the live performances, and just want to learn a little bit more. Maybe not a great place to start with the final interview, but this popped up probably because I'm in the algorithm now, and I just wanted to give it a watch, right? All right, let's check it out.
Very nice to see you, my little songbird. That was Beautiful Dreamer, wasn't it? You know, I always feel sort of funny because the last time you were here, you didn't find my shoes. I wore my hip jacket for you, however.
You did?
Yes, you did.
Are you sure?
I thought I did. Yes, isn't this what all the guys are wearing? I never know.
No, not all of them.
Not all of them, eh? Say, you've got a group now, and naturally, as you can see, Janis was not on stage alone, and I never mentioned their name. Yeah, it's important. It's sort of silly of me to slough them off like...
Full Tilt Boogie.
Full Tilt Boogie is the actual name of the group? Janis Joplin and...
No, just Janis Joplin, Full Tilt Boogie.
One long word.
Yeah.
What does the title mean? Anything
What does the title mean? It means...
Yeah, Full Tilt Boogie, man.
But where does the phrase Full Tilt Boogie come from? Is that
from a friend of mine who walked into the dressing room one night and said, "Is everybody ready for Full Tilt Boogie?"
Right.
Yeah? What if he'd yelled something horrible? Would you have called the group that? No.
He yells a lot of horrible things, and we just picked that one.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Amongst the many things he says.
Say, lately, rock has been in the news because there have been rock concerts where a riot... Have you ever been at a concert where a riot broke out, or have you ever been at a riot that turned into a concert, or... what am I trying to say? It's the coffee you gave me that affected me.
None of the shows I've ever played have ever had any trouble, save one in Philadelphia where a cop clubbed a girl for trying to kiss me, and I didn't dig it.
A fan who just tried to get...
Yeah, a girl just wanted to say, "Hi, I love you," and a cop, dush, bang,
really?
throw her away. Sometimes they overreact. But I can dig where an audience would get uptight if they bought tickets and nobody came except them,
Yeah. Well,
That happens sometimes, or artists are late sometimes. I definitely understand that. Never been to an event where stuff like that happens. Fortunately, I don't think. There are some spotty times in my memory, so I might be off on that.
there are those performers who don't have a totally professional sense of responsibility, aren't there?
They're called hippies, yeah.
Well, not necessarily. I don't want you to cast aspersions on my hippie friends. Wait a minute. Can you hold on here for just a moment? Because it's a point where I have to say something. I have to hold up something. How about the Bank of America? What can I hold up? Oh, this.
No,
There's a
that's
sign.
mine.
No, there's a very confusing sign that says hold up something.
Those are mine.
They're yours?
I think I did. No, those
I
are
swear.
mine.
Oh, all right. Well, it said hold up glasses, and now brace yourselves for one of the zaniest westerns yet, starring a bunch of very seedy gunslingers in Foster Grant Clip-On's watch. I heard
Got
that you
Elton John glasses
have
there.
a peculiar limousine service. Someone mentioned that to me. What does that mean? Do you have...
It's Love Limousine, run by a really groovy dude named John Fisher, who has the windows are purple,
Yeah.
and has 13 speakers all mounted around.
This is in a limousine?
Yeah,
13
and
speakers?
a big tape deck with everybody you want to hear, and you just get in and you're like in an isolated environment with all this fantastic music coming in your brain, and then when you wake up, you're at the airport or you know, wherever you have to go to.
Do you ever feel
That's nice. You just wake up and you're there. Never been in a limo. How is it?
odd riding in a limousine?
I always sit in the front seat.
Yeah?
Okay.
I mean, it's funny to think of.
That's hilarious.
What's funny about the front seat?
What, when you're riding a
It's a limousine, you know. Yeah, I've been in a limousine before. I was a driver.
limousine, you're supposed to lay back in the back seat.
I know it, but you
I always
feel,
sit in the front seat so I can look at everybody, you know.
don't you ever feel funny when people, you know, it stops for a light and people stare, and if you're when you're riding in a limousine and they go, "Ugh."
Too much attention. Yeah.
No, he's a
And
very
even
good,
worse thing-
he's a very good driver.
The driver's good.
They're all afraid of him on the street.
Oh.
That's how you know he's a good driver.
Yeah.
What
Nobody yells at us. I call that pretty good.
That is good. Do you ever water ski?
No.
Water ski? What?
I don't.
That's a left field question. They're talking about limousines. Do you ever water ski? Huh? Okay.
I don't think I've seen a lake in about 8 years, man. No, we flew over one last week. No,
Yeah.
I'm not much on sports.
Did I seem to walk strangely as I came out here tonight?
I should have watched closer.
Well, you were back there, but
yeah.
I water ski for the first time over the weekend.
I was like, he just wants to bring up his own water ski trip. Just casually, totally subtle, slipping it in the conversation.
Did you get up?
That's what they always ask, isn't it? I water ski.
Hey, it
I know,
happens
well,
to
that's
the
the
best of
sensitive
us.
thing. I water skied 15 times for approximately 8 seconds each time, and I had to quit. I mean, I have muscles that you would never use in real life that hurt.
Well, that's why I don't do it. Why bother?
But next time I know that it's going to work. It's just that I did finally get up, but I keel hauled myself, I think, a couple of times. You know what
Ouch.
keel hauling is?
I have no idea. No.
In the old days when they used to, in the pirate days, they would drag a guy behind a ship.
Oh man, that's horrible.
Yeah, they did it in Mutiny on the Bounty.
Oh, there's a keel hauling scene in the show Black Sails. Oh, doing it over and over. Oh, that was horrendous.
And
that was a
was down,
TV
and
show.
you want to hear about this?
Oh, I'd love. Yeah. Tell me, how were
Can
you?
you contain yourself?
How were you?
How was I?
Here, pretend this is the rope.
Yeah. Oh, you know about it. Well, this was the thing you hold on to.
Oh, yeah,
When you're
right.
down like this, right?
Right.
And you got both legs up like that. And the boat started off, and I stayed that way. It takes.
That's pretty uncomfortable.
The whole ocean was fighting every
common,
muscle
no?
in my body. The people had said they had never seen anything like it. No one told me to stand up. I couldn't see what the fun of it was. Would you care to... Oh, have you had any problems with... How are your press relations? Do you have any problems with interviews and that kind of stuff?
Well, other than having to do them when you don't feel like it,
Yeah.
and other than having to talk to someone who doesn't seem to understand what you're saying, consequently the words coming out a little stranger than you meant them, no.
No.
Very honest and so true. So true. Very honest and very true. I could imagine just you want to create, you want to put your stuff out there, you want to accommodate to the people, to the fans, and give some interviews and go to the shows and promote your stuff. But when you're really not feeling that, and you got to put on a smile and be your best, and try not to slip up when you have a bad day. Yeah. I mean, that's tough. That I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I love her honesty.
How'd you like your Foster Grants?
They're fantastic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope they send me a case, because I lose them all the time.
Do you?
Yes, hello, Foster
Probably in the
Grant.
front
Say, do
seat of
you-
the limo.
Send me a case of purple sunglasses.
You're not allowed to solicit personal messages like that. Do you think that rock concerts have such a bad name now that it's gonna cut into the business?
What happened? What happened?
I mean, because there have been one or two
I
rock.
must have referenced specific events that recently happened back then, but I'm not aware of what they might be.
There haven't been that
Yeah.
many, but
No, there haven't been
there
that
have been
many.
a couple.
And, well, it's just like a problem of logistics, like the same thing that happened to Haight-Ashbury. You know, at the beginning, that not many people knew about it. consequently, it was just all nice and quiet. But then everybody found it was so groovy, they all wanted to come. Well, now they're getting very big, and to have a good festival, I think you have to have a lot of organizational ability and a lot of talent, and a lot of bread to put the thing together so it'll be, even functionable for the audience, let alone for the groups. Like
Yeah, that's really, and sometimes do not overextend yourself, right? Because then they start to, oh, we can get 5,000 people extra in here, 10,000, but maybe the venue or the place isn't meant for it, but they just want more and more money, and that's how accidents start to happen, right? And tragedies.
you got to have all that equipment and all that advertising and all that bread and all those people and
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
There ought to be maybe one group that specializes in staging them and planning them so that people could
There's
call them in.
several
and-
trying to do
There's-
that,
yeah.
but not making it too good, But like
statistics
there's a couple coming off in August, the 6th, I believe, and the 9th. The 6th in Philadelphia, in Shea Stadium, and the 9th in Philadelphia. Peace festivals that Peter Yarrow sort of throwing together. A lot of groups are contributing their services, and they're going to give all the bread to peace candidates. They've got some real straight people to administer it, so it isn't a ripoff.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not a lot of people in hip clothes like mine.
Oh, we got Raquel Welch over here. James Earl Jones too. I need to check out more of this show. We didn't have this here in Belgium. Sometimes there's talk shows that make it over here, but this one I don't believe it did. Maybe a long time ago. Yeah, man, it's sad because I believe this was 2 months prior to her passing, and yeah, so young. But you could see and hear how the honesty, the straightforwardness, the wisdom in her words, man. There's always that, oh, what could have been, when somebody passes away so young, and yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, but I definitely want to learn more. And I don't know if there's a biography about her, or maybe a documentary that I could check out. Let me know, or any other interviews that are available on YouTube. Let me know. Thank you for checking this out with me. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.